lovely, and this is PogPogtopia, or you can also name it just more epic version of Pogtopia. Watching some videos of Dreamless MP made me think how things would look if they were actually epic. And by epic I mean epic on a big scale, not just transform it into something that looks cool. So I recreated the Pogtopia, starting from Flatland, so everything what you see in this video was created by me. Now I'm going to do a little tour around my interpretation. I think interpretation is a good term to specify what I've done. Tour around Pogtopia. I made Pogtopia hidden in big rocks area. At first you walk into a small canyon, first thing you see besides that amazing big tree is this cave, and you think that's the entrance, but no, not really. The cave is actually something like this little hole for horses, and entrance for Pogtopia is actually there. Yeah, like in Dream SMP, you have to walk a little bit before you get into the main cave. And this is how this place looks like. I have tried to match this whole structure, and the only thing I did wrong was this bridge. That should be wooden bridge, and the next one should be made by cobblestone. I made the opposite, but it's because this one is shorter, so it is more realistic, and the other one is a long bridge that is sank up on chains. Before the second bridge we have a place with this big board when Pogtopian plans how to overthrow the president. When you get on the other side of the second bridge, you get to this place. And this place is, of course, Prime Zone. So if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to your favorite, yeah, you know what I mean, yeah, Prime Zone. I thought place where is just only a sign with Prime Zone is kinda lame. But place where you can go and pray for a big P, that's something. So I created a little altar with Kneeler. When you get to the end of stairs, you will get near that big blacksmith stove. On normal server there are just a couple of furnaces. I made it bigger. I give meaning to this place. On the opposite side of the furnace is potato farm, but potato farm, it's not something that you do underground. I mean, yeah, potatoes are underground, but the farm? So I made here a little granary with some hay bales and barrels for other food. Originally, to get into Nether portal, you need to climb on chest, so in my version you also need to climb, but just a little more. And there is a portal, a little bigger and more fancy. Also I placed some netherrack around, so it look like there is something dangerous that corrupts this cave a little bit. Next to the portal we have a library with enchanting table, but I'm not a big fan of the idea to climb into library like for Nether portal, so this is actually second entrance to this place. Inside I placed blue lamps, so we have a little less light and everything is kinda darker. Besides of this pedestal to read books, and of course you need light to read something. But the rest of this library is kinda, magical and mystical. And there is this first entrance that I was talking about before. And so again, we are at the end of main stairs. On this side, there is this wooden path with this big fireplace. And on the real Pogtopia, there actually is a fireplace. So I created there a place where Pogtopian can go, sit down on those wooden slabs, spend some time with friends, talk, laugh, and eat some soup. I saw a little area that was like 3 by 3. Maybe now there is something in there, but when I was building this, that was just a small empty room. So I made a little sleeping area. Actually, with only 18 beds. Yeah, there should be a lot of more of them. I mean, well, Pogtopia, there are not that many people, but this is on bigger scale. Anyway, there is this place with roof. I don't know why they put roof on here. The only reason that came into my mind is to walk on it, but that's not enough for me, so I made a new meaning for it. It is to protect people from falling rocks. I assume that in this particular place, rocks often fall from ceiling. I even put some rocks on this roof. Of course, there is still possibility to get into the other side right there, and watch at people that enjoy their time in front of this cozy little fireplace. Let's go into third bridge in Pogtopia. And with this bridge, you can go into the combat pit. In my version, it's more like a training area, where you can of course train your combat skills. And this place, I really have no idea what's in there. I mean, there is just a normal cave, nothing more. So I made here a mine that's go down until this fork, or more like crossroad, or even more like cross path. On the left there is place when miners found some gold. On the opposite direction we found hole and opportunity to turn left to this narrow path of this mine that goes even more tight until you find some diamonds. Let's go back to this third bridge. I'm not going deeper into this mine because it's nothing there. Making mine provide a lot of stone. Some of this stone was probably used into building things in this Pogtopia, for example this roof place, but what about the rest of it? So I made place when miners of Pogtopia are able to throw the rocks from this mine. And there is it. Now I'm going to these little stairs. That leads to the tunnel that leads to the Mamberg. But before this tunnel, for this time, I really don't know what is there. Is anything there? I mean, the answer there is hole means nothing, so I made there another mine. The entrance is kinda covered by those rocks from this higher mine, and you can see there is connection between these two mines. Okay, the tunnel. On real Pogtopia there is fancy looking tunnel, but I thought this tunnel should be low budget. So this is how it looks like. course, it leads to nothing. I made Pogtopia that looks Pog, not Manberg that looks better, and that's all. After the 16th of November, I don't know if there will be any Pogtopia on Manberg left. I would like to recreate Manberg as well, but that might be harder thing to do, and I don't know if I have enough free time for it. I spent actually 12 hours to make this map and many more for make this video. I mean, I could recreate Manberg, but after tomorrow, Manberg may not exist anymore. But if you want to see something else in Minecraft, the comment section is for you. Also, give me your thoughts on this interpretation of Pogtopia. And according to YouTube statistics, none of you are subscribed, so if you want to support this channel and want to receive more content, the choice is yours. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. You can always check out my other video on this channel that is 14 minutes time-lapse from building. Kinda boring, not gonna lie. And I'll leave you with some comparison real Pogtopia and my PogPogtopia.